Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the Court of the EDI Jester. There's not much news today. Oh, yes, we have a joyous day today as Calamity Kamala rides off into the sunset. Oh, I just came down from the Windy City. The Windy City is mighty pretty, but nobody voted for me. Off you pop, you raving commie. Oh, God, it's good news in it, eh, folks? So, along he came with a trumpety trump, da-da-da-da-da. Just can't keep it together. So, this glorious news, right? And I'm going to bloody enjoy it. We'll worry about what he's going to do later, but for the minute, I'm going to bloody enjoy it, right? I'm going to enjoy it. And so should you, no matter who you are. Stop panicking. Ooh, is it me, or did he also take the House? Does he take the House and the Senate as well? I'll have all that. But, no, I'll have it all. The Americans have come out. It looks like men voted in big numbers. Funny that, isn't it? It looks like they did. They voted in big numbers, and women didn't come out for the Kamala. They should takeaways, like, you know, they normally do silly things in restaurants when stuff like this. You get the Trump burger and stuff like that. They should do a Kamala kebab, right? When you open the box, there's nothing in it. So, to my American warrior teachers, first and foremost, it was worth the fight, wasn't it? We think. It was worth the fight. So we really are on the way, I feel. I mean, I've been watching it unfold. Have you seen the bloody British left? You've just got absolutely mental. Rory Stewart. Sat there like a fucking rabbit in the headlights. Even Eamon Holmes is happy. It's utterly glorious. Oh, utterly glorious. Kirsty Allsop. She's like, what's going on? What's happened? And then you've got Lammy's going, what do I do next? And Starmer's going, oh, bugger. He's like the bloke that turned up late to the dinner party and you've just served the cheese. Oh, God. Look, I know some of you are a bit worried. I knew you were. Orange Man bad and all that, right? But let's worry about that tomorrow. All right? Today, for God's sake, we need to recognise what's happened, I think. A few years back, after a very long period of time of women, mostly, not being listened to, shouting and screaming about the horrors of things like gender in the late 70s and early 80s and telling us these men are a problem and us completely ignoring them. That's what we did. The formation of such vile groups as the Beaumont Society and all the crap that comes with it, and we ended up where we are now. But we, and I'm including me in this, right? Even though we disagree on lots of stuff, right? Even though I think, for example, the women still in Labour or voting left are completely off their box, right? Even though I think that. Even though we disagree on many things, all of us, and even though we scrap and fight with each other, and even though we can be vicious to one another, and even though just when you think things are going okay, another group of people start tearing another group of people, and even though we do all those things, don't forget what we did. Because we did this, right? When you, as a society, this is what's happened to a certain degree, recognise that there is a collective, a dangerous collective, and in this case it was a dangerous collective of hard left lunatics, a dangerous collective of neoliberal lunatics who had come together with rapacious corporations in order to bring about the commodification of the human body. That is what we find, right? The commodification of the human body. that it was this collective. It was a top-down thing. It was never a bottom-up thing. And it was sort of like we were there going, occasionally, a few people went, hang on, anybody smell fire? Back in the 70s and early 80s, right? And it took for the fire to be raging before most of us actually woke up. And massive parts of the population still don't know what the hell is going on with woke and critical social justice. But yet here we are, this merry band of warriors, who are at totally different ends of the scale on many, many things, up, down, and side to side. We are. But yet they're now discussing it in Parliament. It was a major part of the American election. Just take 24 hours to recognise what we did. Because it was a thing. And it still is. We still need to keep going. We've still got the lunatics in Parliament here. And I know that people are worried. I know that people are frightened about, well, what we're going to do about X right or Y right. Well, he's going to do X. He's going to do Y. He's going to do what he's going to do because he's been given a mandate by the American people. Trump is us, right? Starmer is us. That's how the democratic process works. And okay, we might lose some stuff, particularly if you're a woman, particularly if you're a gay man. We might lose some stuff, or we might not. We still don't know, but we might. We've already lost an awful lot. And maybe, just maybe, this swing to an area that you will feel incredibly uncomfortable with, and perhaps the loss of some of our rights, is the price we pay for our own negligence. Because we can throw this to the winds, east, west, north or south, and we can argue with each other over who's done what to whom and who's going to do what to whom. And we can call each other hateful and we can call each other spiteful things. And we can be as nasty as we like to each other. But at the end of the day, the responsibility lies with us, the people. And when the dust has settled and it's all cleared and whatever comes out of this comes out of it, we now have the ability through this little machine that I'm talking to you through to look back, to reflect, to decide, to understand, to try to reason with how we all got it so terribly wrong and what it was that led us to the position that we're in now. And that task doesn't matter whether you're left, right, up or down. That task doesn't matter whether you're male or female. That task matters in as much as we need to get the adults back in the room. So yeah, I'm nervous about certain things moving forward, but I'm in the UK. We've got the US to look at as a template. So I don't know where it's going, but I know this much. In the years that we've been working at this, some of us far more than others, mostly women, and the years that we've been fighting and making stupid videos and teaching people on my bizarre little seminars that have proved to be really, really heartwarming and invigorating for me, and all the support that you've given me and all the support that you've given other people, those of you that can't directly get involved. Don't ever forget that though we are the collaborative and they are the collective, and therefore by nature we follow in their wake, that what we were so scared of a few years back that couldn't even be spoken has now decided an election and is being discussed in the highest echelons of UK society, in the House of Lords and the Houses of Parliament. And for that, we all deserve a drink. But before I have that, I'm going to spend the entire day gloating as the left and liberal blob loses its collective mind. Come, gone. You should do the same. I've just told Jennifer on Twitter. Right, I order you to have 24 hours of gloating. Let's have a little gloat for a while. Then we'll get back. Because if we can defeat one blob, we can defeat another if necessary. That's how democracy works. All right? So bloody well enjoy it while you forget the rest. Just bloody well enjoy it. Let's take 24 hours to have eclairs and donuts and tea and wine and roses and song. Roll out those lazy No, it's winter. Go on. Go and enjoy, because I know I'm going to. The meltdown's going to be extraordinary. I'll see you later.